Hey, this is the Third World server, and I have finished another kind of waypoint. It isn't a waypoint, but it's a trading post on the Great East Road, which has sign shops just like the West Waypoint of Adrin. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. So you just follow this road, and it's going to take me like 3 minutes, maybe, to fly there. Maybe not that long. But by horse, it should take you guys like 10 minutes. I tested out myself. I rode a horse to the trade post there and back, and it took me 10 minutes to get there and 10 minutes to get back. So about 20-minute round trip by horse, which is considerably better than like the 50 minutes by horse just to get to the west waypoint. So it's not as far. Nowhere near as far, actually. But you can see this road here, and that's the start of the Great North Road. Turns the Pages working on that, and I'm going to be helping them with it. But we're almost to the trade post, and I'm not calling it a waypoint because it's not far enough to really be called a waypoint. You guys might understand the distinction sometime in the future, depending on how the server goes. Well, actually, speaking of which, oh, here we are. Speaking of the server, let's just see the name real quick. This is Slodin Trade Post. Pretty soon here, and hopefully in the next week, we should be getting a different service provider that's more expensive, but the service should not be complete crap like it's been every other day. Basically the server's been going down, and we've been needing Mr. Tank Jump to bring it back up because I don't really understand the back-end server network stuff yet. But anyways, let's take a look at this building first. This is the foreign goods, which just basically has this building just basically has signs of very rare, or well, glowstone's not rare. It's the most. This is the only like common block that's sold in this sort of rare goods store. But pod souls sold here, ice block, packed ice, snow block. Snow block's not super rare. I mean, but there isn't really any snow biomes on this map. So there's a couple of mountains where snow falls, so you can get snow, but snow's nowhere nearly as easy to acquire. It's kind of uncommon. But ice block and packed ice do not naturally appear on the server. Over here is probably one of the two main selling points, or like the two main reasons to come here, the big reasons. This is a mob shop, and it sells some mob eggs, NPC villager, cow, chicken, pig, sheep, horse, all those. Like the main purpose for, I guess, buying like regular mob eggs here, even though regular mobs kind of spawn almost everywhere, if you like live on an island or something where mobs aren't spawning and you don't want to spend like 2 hours leading animals by seeds and wheat across the ocean. And NPC villager eggs, pretty obvious, so you don't have to do the same thing with villagers, sort of lure them to your town with mine carts and that kind of thing. So now you can just buy them. They're 1,000 per egg for the NPC, and horses are a little bit more expensive. The horses are the biggest one, actually, the hardest one, because a lot of people don't live, I can't remember, I think it was, I don't remember who it was, that's like near the north border of the map, like really far away, like 20,000 blocks away from most everyone, and like most of the plains are like towards the middle or the south of the map, so he spent like a couple of hours trying to get his horse to his area. Now that he's long since gotten a horse, but he can now. Anyone now can just buy an egg, preferably 2 eggs, so you can start breeding them if you'd want. It's still a little bit random. So over here are some dyes that are sold. Not all of them, but most of the dyes, like the brown dyes and I don't know. Brown's not sold. Orange isn't sold either. But orange and brown aren't that hard to get. Over here, some building supplies, and I may be adding more stuff here. I might add some enchantments, like build another building that has some enchantments, but to do that I need to remember what enchantments I have at the other waypoint, which means I have to make a trip over there, which won't take me, I mean, I'd use my super fast flying to get there. But so anyways, nether brick, quartz block, chiseled quartz. I can't remember if you can craft chiseled quartz, but I think you can. I don't know. But it's sold here too. And 2 of the new woods, the Asea wood, I don't know how to pronounce that, and dark oak. And that is pretty much, oh, there's also some stables. You can just park your horse here and put dirt if you think you might be staying for a while. And then there's some beds and stuff back here. Not really, I'm not really expecting a lot of people to actually even ever need to use these beds, but they're more there for the aesthetics of the town. I just wanted to have like an inn in the stables. But anyways, now the other thing, there's one more thing that I built. And this is at the end of the South Road. I wouldn't call it the Great South Road yet, because it's not really very far. It just passes through the jungle biome to the south. If you make your way all the way through the tunnel here, you can't miss this building over here. And this building... Okay, I'm flying way too fast now. Okay. So this building over here is the... Oh, I didn't put a sign. The Black Bar Club. There we go. And in the Black Bar Club, it is going to be, basically it's like a pub, but there is an actual reason for players on the server to come here. That is these signs here. These are sell signs, and the difference between sell signs and buy signs, but I heard someone open a door. The difference between buy signs and sell signs. Buy signs are signs that you buy items from the server. Sell signs are signs where you sell items to the server. So these item IDs here, and I'm not going to say what they are because that's part of the thing of the Black Bar Club, is that these are supposedly... It's supposed to be kind of like a black market kind of thing where you can sell items that are normally you can't sell. Like... Well, I will say these two items that you can sell normally. This one you can't sell normally, and you'll have to figure that out for yourself. That's part of the effort that you have to put in for the Black Bar Club, but it's really worth it. This one right here was an item you could... Well, no, I'm not going to say that, but this is an item that a lot of people would like to sell. And... this one's pretty spendy, but it's probably the easiest way to make money. But these aren't going to be up here permanently. They're going to change. I'm only going to leave these ones up for like maybe a week, maybe even less than that. Just maybe a couple of days. I'm definitely changing this one because this one is... If I just left this up permanently, it would break the economy. Anyways. Yeah, this is the Black Bar Club, and there isn't much else to talk about at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to be hopefully getting a new service provider pretty soon, because the current one sucks, and it should be, hopefully, it shouldn't be crashing all the time, and we shouldn't have those server kind of troubles. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. It's going to be like $20 a month compared to the, like, $3 a month that we've been spending on the... I think it's $3 or $5. I can't remember which, but either way, it was super cheap per month, our current provider. And it was really good for a long time. This current provider, when we first switched to it, was actually running better than the service provider that we were spending $75 a month for. So, I mean, the service kind of sucks. Well, it completely sucks now, but it used to be really good. Doesn't surprise me, though, that the service would start sucking after a year, considering how little we spend, but oh well. And that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be more videos to come.